Welcome back, guys. So let's get right on into it. The MVSX Neo Geo bar top, or mini arcade if you include the riser. There's been a lot of question concerning this thing, and I've been talking about it quite a bit over the past couple weeks. And we do have a video clip of this thing in action today that I want to share with you guys, and a little bit more information. So I was sent a Q&A that goes over some questions people have had, and there may be some new information in there, so I'm going to share that with you guys in a moment. But if you follow me on Twitter at Madlittlepixel, we got into this the other day. After I shared this image, did a video talking about everything, somebody had pointed out, and the image on Twitter wasn't the full resolution, but it was still quite obvious. Like, what's up with these components on the table? They look like they're photoshopped in, right? What the hell's the deal with that? The resolution's off. It just looks wonky as hell. I'm no scientist. I don't know the trajectory of the reflections here. If this red ball top should be hitting this reflection there, the multimeter is, but this isn't. So I don't know. So I did raise hell about this to the connection out there. The connection, the source that's sharing this stuff, sharing it with a few different people. But I asked him, what's up with this, man? He's just said, no, there's nothing photoshopped here. No, I'm pointing out this specifically. What the frick's up with that? It makes no sense. Why would that even be there? Like, it's almost like two images were put together to try to cover something. So I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. Everything else looked legit other than like that spinner right there, the volume. It kind of looked strange to me. But yeah, we have that video clip. So we're going to take a look at that right now or in a second. So I was sent another image from a different angle. I was asked not to share it, but it was the same room, pretty much the same stuff on the table. Things were moved around a little bit, and I really jumped into that image and tore it apart to see if I could find anything suspect. And no, it looked legit. I wish I could share it, but I was asked not to. Just have to take my word on it, but hey, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and just pull up the video real quick. So here it is. I have it blowed up a little bit. Same room, as you could tell from that image we were just looking at. I'll shrink this back down to the normal cell phone footage that I received, but there it is. It looks nice in my opinion. Like, I really dig the way that screen looks. Like, it looks sharp, man. It looks sharp. Hopefully there's no screen tearing. That's the one thing. People behind this, make sure there's no screen tearing here, because that would really ruin it. But I think it looks cool. It's a little 8-second clip, but there it is in all its glory, I guess you could say. I don't know. It looks fine to me. It's legit. It's a real product. Pre-orders are supposed to be going up in a couple weeks, so there's that. There's the full cell phone style footage of it, and as you can see, it's the same room. Some things moved around, whatever, but there's the little bar top. Neat looking device. 19.4 inches wide, so yeah, arcade 1-up style. There is that. So we did get a little bit more information concerning stuff with that Q&A, but one of the things that was pointed out to me was this Facebook page that, okay, I've seen this page before. I really don't frequent Facebook that much. Like, I have a group and I only deal with that. I don't really look at anything else, but I was told, like, hey, SNK is part of this, and that's the legitimacy of the officialness of the device, that this Facebook page says it, right? So I kind of scrolled through this a little bit. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but I want to get into that Q&A stuff real quick. But this says it's run with official support from SNK, and I have been told that by other people in the past that work with SNK. Like I said, I don't really go on here, but this device has been mentioned here by the page. But I think this is more of like an unofficial page just with support from SNK. Now, does that like just completely get rid of the validity of this device? Oh, it's not an official product. I'm pretty damn sure, 100% sure, that it is an official product. I've been told by so many people who are connected to SNK that it is, but there's still question out there concerning that. I don't think this Facebook page necessarily dissolves that, because not everybody's really looking at this. Like, there's 4,000 people who follow this, and there's quite a bit more people than that who watched my videos on it. So, yeah, I mean, it's there, but then my point is more so, if this wasn't an official product, with all the social media attention it's getting, wouldn't SNK themselves put a stop to it? Wouldn't they put a statement out there and do something about it. I haven't seen them say anything. I haven't seen them say anything one way or the other, but I know people want to hear officially from SNK themselves, not a Facebook page that is said to be run with official support. It's not an official page. That's what I'm gathering from it. Like, come on now. I get it. I understand people's hesitation, but from everything that I understand, it's 100%. It's an official product. I don't want to dwell on that too much because, I mean, who really cares? We just have to get the product in our hands. It has to be available out there. And then people will stop saying it's not official. Like, that's all it's going to take, right? So, yeah, people will still have question regardless. It's just the way it is. And that's okay. But I can't pull up this email to show you guys. I don't want to reveal the name, but I do want to go over some of the questions and answers real quick. So it just states more answers to questions you may have about the MVSX. There is stereo sound, right? The website says there's stereo, but the product render, it only looks like there's one speaker. So the answers are, it is stereo. It has two speakers. It's just, I guess you don't see it in the render, but it does have two speakers. In this video, I don't know if I could see anything with speakers on there, but that's what they're saying. There's two speakers. Like, don't trip, bro. Don't trip. And then the other thing, we talked about this in the previous video, is the pedestal coin door a physical piece or is that a decal? I was originally told that it was a decal, but now it's stating that the bar top has a sticker. The riser is a raised plastic to simulate the coin door, but it does not function. So it's just like a raised little piece. It almost looked like a sticker to me when I looked at the that image. Let me pull that back up. Let me get that back up real quick. Like when I looked at this, I mean, that almost looks like it was shopped on there. I don't know. I can't really tell with this, but they're saying in the questions and answers that it's like a raised piece of plastic, slightly raised, and then that the image here is like a sticker. Let me go back to that email. That's kind of strange stuff, man. Strange stuff, right? Bar top has a sticker. The riser is raised plastic. That's all it says. Can you tell me more about the buttons and sticks, the name and brand? Just says that they can't tell you like the brands and whatnot, but they're similar to the Pro Stick. They're not clones, so they're probably just manufactured from the same company that produced the stick and the buttons, is what I have been gathering. They don't look identical from the top part, but I'm sure the micro switches and whatnot. I like the Arcade Stick Pro, and I feel the buttons and whatnot and the sticks are okay on it. So if it's the same thing included on this, the same micro switches, same build quality, I won't have an issue. I won't have an issue at all. So there's that. And then they just talked about more of the stuff with Arcade 1-Up and why didn't they like do this? And it's just, you know, kind of like word of mouth rumor type thing that, you know, they leaked that image prior to anything, so they kind of got cut off is what the rumor is. But no, like nobody knows for sure exactly what happened there other than SNK themselves and Arcade 1-Up. Like I said, this connection, the company that's working on this MVSX, they're not SNK. It's officially licensed by SNK. It's just a company producing it with their permission, is everything that we've gathered. So yeah, they're not going to have every little inside bit of information. It was just like there was disagreements. They leaked that crap early. But like I said in the previous video, it's only like King of Fighters games. So I'd rather have this. Now I know people are like, this is freaking expensive. I've been told that I'll receive a bar top to borrow, just to borrow. And that's fine. When a company says, hey, we just want to let you borrow this, send it back or send it to somebody else when you're done, I'm fine with that. Like, you'll still get my brutally honest review regardless. You know, it's not going to change if it was my product or a borrowed product. I'm just going to share my experiences. I've been told that I'll receive one, you know, fairly soon, but I don't know. I can't say that for sure. I've had so many companies in recent months and over my career on YouTube say, hey, we're going to send you this product, give us your information, and then they send it to everybody else, and forget Madlittlepixel over here, don't respond to his emails. You know who you are. You know who you are. I mean, I don't get all crazy with these people. When they say they're going to send me something, I'll follow up once and be like, hey, did you receive my last email? were you still going to send this? Just let me know so I can plan accordingly. Then I don't receive a response and I forget about it. But that's the one thing, being a YouTuber, you can't you can't say it's a for sure thing. I'm hoping I get this. I'm told I'll get this in my hands, but I'm not holding my breath until it's here. So I'm hoping to be able to share that with you guys as soon as possible. But there you go. Let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys watching. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out. Big ass thumb butt. Look at them cheeks. What? Bye-bye and boom. Bye.